What's going on YouTube, I'm Alex, and today I'm taking a look at probably the best budget phone that I've had. This one is the Bluboo Picasso. This phone costs under 100 bucks, has 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage and a quad-core processor. This phone has a 5-inch screen with a 720p resolution. The viewing angles are excellent, you can see this phone from any angle. However, the bezels on the side of the screen are a bit too big for my taste. We also get the on-screen buttons and that makes you lose a bit of the screen as well. The phone's frame is made of metal and the screen is raised just a bit over the frame, and this reminds me a lot of the OnePlus One. The power button and the volume keys are sitting on the right hand side of the phone. It is very easy to press the power key with one finger while holding the phone. However, it's a bit difficult to press the volume up with one finger while holding the phone. Even though the phone is quite cheap, we do have a notification light that's sitting right next to the proximity and the light sensor. On the front of the phone we also get a flash for the front-facing camera. On the back of the phone we have the rear camera, a dual flash, and underneath that the Bluboo logo. The back of the phone is different from anything else that I've seen at any other phone. However, when you actually hold this phone in hand, it doesn't feel as premium as it looks in those pictures that you've seen online. So the back is made of plastic, it is a bit slippery and it does feel a bit cheap as well. Looking at the bottom of the phone, you do believe that it has dual speakers. However, only one of those is a speaker, the other one is the microphone. In between those we have the charging port. Behind the rear cover we have the 2500 mAh battery, 2 SIM card slots and a SD card slot. I was quite surprised to see that the battery lasts easily an entire day. This phone definitely looks more expensive than what it is. I mean, I wouldn't imagine this phone costs only like 80 bucks just looking at it. The UI is very clean and moving through screens and apps is done very smooth. The launcher isn't the most useful out there, but you can always install Nova Launcher if you want to get out of this. Opening the settings app, it's also very clean and it does look quite pleasant. If I'm going to go into about phone, we can just see the Android version number, which is Android 5.1. Going to storage here, so we do have a bit of space available. Out of the 16 we have about 12 gigs left. And you can also install apps on the SD card. The battery will last you an entire day easily. I've had the phone on since about 8 today. It's got about 3 hours and 11 minutes of screen time on, and I'm still at 46%, so it will easily last you the entire day. This phone also features the double tap to wake up, and it does work extremely good every time I tried it. I have an OTG cable and the USB stick connected to the phone right now. However, this phone does not support OTG. The root checker app will show us if this phone has root access, and I'm just gonna press check. And no, the device does not have root access. The multi-touch tester will show us that we can touch the screen in 5 places in the same time and the screen will register all 5. This is quite unusual for cheap phones, they usually have about 2. The sensor test app will show us what sensors are available, and these are the available sensors. They all seem to go extremely good. And the proximity sensor works good as well. This phone is a 3G only device. These are the speeds that I got on 3G and on Wi-Fi. So on Wi-Fi it pretty much maximized my connection speed, and on 3G it was pretty much normal for a 3G phone. On the Geekbench 3, this phone gets a multi-core score of 1117 and a single core of 345. This is some information about the device, the operating system, the model name and the RAM available. The Antutu score is sitting at about 22,000, and this is a pretty good score considering this MediaTek processor. I want to check out the GPS test, so I'm sitting inside the house. So let's see how long it takes to find the fix, and it was like seconds and I'm not even close to the window. The flash on the back of the phone is bright enough, however I've seen a bit brighter, and if the subject is far away from the camera, the flash doesn't do a good job at lighting the subject. While making phone calls, the call quality is very good, the speaker is loud enough, and I will show you that in a second. However, I had people telling me that they heard me a bit noisy, like with background noise, even though I wasn't in a noisy place. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure if this is from the net or it could be just this particular phone. I'm not sure what to say. So the speaker is very loud while making calls.
Hi there, welcome to Fido. Our self-serve menu is a breeze to use. Try it out to check your usage, your account balance, and make payments. If you'd like to use our self-serve...
I'm in the YouTube app at the moment. I'm gonna show you the maximum resolution that you can watch any videos here. So the screen resolution is 720p, so 720p on YouTube should be very good considering that's the resolution of the screen. So this is at 720p, it does go very smooth as well. I currently have Chrome opened, so I'm just gonna open the eBay website. Let's open any article here, and I'm just gonna go up and down so you can see how well that goes, and it does go extremely smooth. This phone comes with a radio app, and as you can probably hear, it does go really good as well. Now, talking about the cameras, we have an 8 megapixel sensor on the front and an 8 megapixel sensor on the back. So I'm just gonna open the app here. We have a couple of modes right here onto the left. We have a face beauty mode, but I'm gonna take a picture in the general mode, so I'm just gonna do this. And we'll open this picture, and there is quite a bit of detail in it, so I'm quite impressed with the 8 megapixel sensor on the back. However, in low light conditions the camera will struggle. For options, we don't have that many options. We have the regular MediaTek options, but this is to be expected. Let's keep in mind how cheap this phone is. Now I'm gonna switch the camera to the front-facing camera, and we actually have a flash right here, and I'll show you how that flash works. So as you've seen, the flash fires whenever you're taking a picture. So let's take another picture, and now let's check out that picture. So the 8 megapixel sensor on the front, it's also taking pretty decent pictures. So I'm very happy with the cameras on this cheap phone. Overall, I'm very impressed with this phone. I mean, it does look pretty good. I don't like the bezels on the screen here, but let's keep in mind the price. The back does look nice as well. The camera on the front and the back do take really good pictures in good light conditions. The front-facing camera even has a flash right here. The battery will take you through an entire day easily, and the software here, the UI, it's quite pleasant to use. So this is a very good value phone for that money that it costs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.